Right. I feel like I should add some intro because I've not been adding any intros. So, to my humongous, massive audience, clearly we need some context to the videos. So, firstly, I upgraded my camera stand. Yeah, that is a proper camera stand. So we get, the levels are going up. I'm still trying to figure out the quality settings because I don't know. It's been choppy. Like, it's gonna be choppy this one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what. I'm still figuring out the settings. So basically, I got against a hacker, and I didn't want to leave, and I thought I'd use the opportunity to like rant to my humongous following on the state of the game, and also give some like feedback to EA because they're obviously watching my videos. I know they are. I see you, EA play. I see you. It's kind of like my sort of current take on the state. But, I think this has gone on too long anyway. I just wanted to like add a few points in. I guess I need to do like a transition here. So, yeah, I thought I'd just, show my last game. The hacker. I literally cannot do anything. Just somewhat like the worst ever weekend league. It's not even a person. There's somehow they've made it. Like EA actually, I'm playing on console. Just keep console against console. We don't have to play against PC. It's like when Call of Duty do it. Why are you putting mouse and keyboard against controller aim? Like, look, I'm aiming with this. How can you compare that to this? The what? Where's the comparison there? The same thing with this. The performance difference on the game is insane. They've got no right. Look, my keeper's not even moving. Wait, how is he pausing? What? So there's a guy actually sat here. There's literally a guy sat here. He's not. It's not even a. I really don't want to give it. I just hate these hackers so much. It's crazy because actually now with these patches as well, they've basically given us the same game as last year. This is the exact same FIFA as last FIFA. Like I wouldn't say worse because that was last year was really bad. Oh, what block? What? You couldn't make it up, man. On top of the hacking, the game itself is just coded wrong. For the actual game, nothing is working as intended. And there's delay. There's this high promotion that nobody wanted. Just that's what's causing the delay. It makes the game look ugly and janky as well. The glitchiness, the responsiveness, even without the delay, even without that, people will, whoa. Even without that delay, the game is really janky. Like the responsiveness is still bad. Just worse with the delay. So EA went in with this game. Their whole marketing thing was, oh yeah, slow the power curve. Everyone's going to be using gold cards and da da da. I don't think they thought that through. Like, where was the issue with everyone having like loads of fun different cards that you can use? I think every last FIFA's, the last few years, it's been interesting seeing all these different teams. Like, I was making these tiki taka teams you'd never see. They're very rare. Or maybe I was making like a finesse team, or you had a lot of variety, and you'll find let's be real, most of these cards were like 30k, 20k, like apart from the true meta cards, no one was even expensive. So they actually did a good job with the content. I don't know why people think the issue with the game is like the power curve. I don't where that was never an issue. This whole power curve thing. The reason it seems to be like so dead is because it's just the gameplay. The game itself is dead. No one cares. Like the power curve, like okay, maybe it was a little high last year. They didn't have to change it much. They could have slowed it down slightly, but I think it added a lot of variety to the game, to the teams. It was interesting. It's fun. You're getting these icon SBCs early. You're getting the icon pack early, and everyone's got a chance to do a one icon pack. Which, let's be real, you still get a dead card in anyway, so it's not a big deal. That added a lot of interest. That was interesting to me to the game, and the pack wave team of the years was really high. You just know this year it's going to be very, very low. It's going to be just awful. Yeah, the Packway Team of the Year is going to be awful this year because it was actually quite good last year. And that made it fun. Like, again, it was cool. It was interesting. I feel like everyone kind of packed the Team of the Year. Oh wait, that's sick. I was on 11, yeah, so I could play for 12. Bottom line is this power curve thing has really made the game very boring. No variety in teams. No one has any coins. It feel the game because the gameplay is so unrewarding. It just
I'm back. Absolute cinema. Am I right? Anyway, I just wanted to add here. I don't know why this mic isn't picking up my my voice here. I guess I'm looking away. That I've moved it here so that I'll instinctively look towards it to speak. Um, I don't know why. It's the most expensive mic in the planet. It's actually the most high quality mic imported directly from Chinese factory number 7. I don't understand. Chinese sweatshop factory. The highest quality components, and I don't know why it doesn't seem to be working. But um, yeah, I don't know. And it's even got a built-in camera to the microphone. That's crazy. The Chinese, they're on next level. They're ahead. We need to up our game, otherwise we're gonna get crushed. Anyway, I was just looking, and at the end, I started like looking the wrong way and talking, and I couldn't hear anything. So I'm just gonna reiterate what I said. My bottom line, which I mentioned, was this power curve thing is really, really messing the game up. I think last year, because the content was so good, and generally it has been good the last few years, it's really saving how bad the game actually is. But now that there's no good content because it's so slow, and even if there is, you literally can't afford these SBCs. Who's pricing these? Like that Yakura is at like what 400 whatever. That's crazy. Who's pricing these SBCs? There's no fodder because it's so unrewarding to play anyway. People are just not going to play because the gameplay isn't fun, firstly. So that the reason we're playing is not for gameplay. That's long gone since like FIFA 21 or something. We don't play anymore just for the sake of playing for fun. We play for the rewards and content now. But even the rewards and content is so bad it's not worth playing anymore. I don't even touch like rivals now. I play co-op. That's it. That's another issue. They've made rivals so much more important, which is fine, but it's so much sweatier than champs, which is the main mode. The rivals is way hard and it takes more time. They know what they're doing. They know that you're spending more time playing rivals now. They want you on the game as much as they can. And then there's the problem of then there's no fodder. But anyway, back on topic. With this power curve issue and with the way the game's going and how people are just not engaging, they're gonna revert what they initially planned, and they're gonna have to start, increasing the power curve. And we can see this already. Like you've seen how many Mbappes there are. You've seen this Thunderstruck promo. Like the cards are starting to, ramp up. The store packs as well. Like they're releasing ridiculous store packs. That's another thing. The only way to get the fodder is to open the store packs because you're just not getting fodder any other way. I can't seem to get fodder because I used to get quite a bit of fodder just from my like rank 2s, rank 1, rank 2. So going forward, I think they will probably make the AI defending less OP. I don't know how they made that mistake. Even with that, the delay is still there. It seems somehow to get worse all the time every year, just as the game goes on. Because of the hypermotion, which it doesn't look that nice. The animations I don't think even look that good from hypermotion. So I don't know, the risk reward isn't there, but maybe they invested so much into it that they can't uninvest. They can't take it out now. I don't even think there's any marketability from hypermotion. No one hears hypermotion and goes, "Oh my god, hypermotion! What? It's the best feature I'm definitely buying the next FIFA because it's got hypermotion." The only guy that says that's Anthony Day. I still think though that people will still continue to run back with their defenders or like their midfielders and just not touch the defense because that's the most rewarding way to play, is to not even touch your defenders. The game punishes you for being manual and playing the game. It punishes you too much. You need the second man press, and just you relying on AI right now. And even with the patch, unless they really revert it to like completely no assistance and they just let people run through, and you know, they haven't even thought about it, but no one really uses any of the non-meta roles. There's no need for them, and plus they don't work anyway if you don't have the plus. They're actually brain dead if they don't have the plus. And that's another thing. The AI is actually either brain dead or prime Maldini. There's no in the middle. I've seen my players literally moving out of the way to cover for the other defender, even though I've already moved that defender back into place. But the game hasn't realized that I've moved my defender back into that space. So then he comes across to cover and he leaves his own space open, even though I'm moving the defender back. Like, they really don't. The defensive AI is really, really messed up. The coding in that is really wrong. They just sometimes they just move out of the way. But yeah, that's the end of that. That's what I think. That's my predictions for the future. Like, I think it will be better, but until they remove high promotion, the roles, this new custom tactic system, the offside trap stuff, like which you have to rely on high lines, the compactness of everything, and generally they're gonna have to like do a recode everything, which I don't think they can. They don't have the capacity to do that. It feels like it seems like the, there's someone at the top that's like pulling the strings, and the guys here in the middle that are doing the coding and the game design actually, firstly, they're not very good at their job. But secondly, there's like a disconnect between these two levels. Like, there's the communication is not very good. These guys are just obviously making them do whatever, and they don't want to do that. At the same time, they don't even have the capability to do what they probably actually intend to do. I also want to add actually that we can't blame the community here, because I feel like a lot of people are going to be blaming the community for the state of the game. And I just think that's crazy. Like, you can't blame people for playing 4-5-1 and green trying Trivelas and abusing broken mechanics. Like, that is the job of the developer. And until that's gone, I think it's fair game. You can do what you want. It's on the developer to fix these issues, because look, man, we're all playing to win at the end of the day. I don't get people that say, why is everyone trying so hard? Everyone just sweats. It's all the community's fault for trying so hard. Like, what are we doing? Are you playing to lose? No, I'm not playing to draw. Definitely not. I won't sweat out with metas. I'm still playing to win, even if I'm using my non-meta teams. I don't get that idea. Like, I don't complain. If someone's using these things, they just want to win. They're using the best things to win. Isn't everyone trying to win? So I think that's an EA problem, and they're just turning the community against each other. What? I saw a study, right, and I saw that FIFA has the lowest IQ community, and I'm not gonna say my opinion on that, but I'm just gonna state the facts that that's the study. You do with that information what you will. But yeah, thank you for listening to my rant. Thank you all my amazing millions of viewers and followers. I just wanted to make this because I saw this video and it was terrible. So I want to fix it. I was just doing that for a bit of fun, but I actually don't. I'm not happy with how that turned out. So we're fixing it. Now I have 22 minutes footage now, which I was only meant to have like 5. So sick. Peace.